Requiem of the Rose King, Episode 9. Dumating na si Catesby para, bawiin na si Richard. And, he almost went at Henry. Pero, of course, namagita si Richard and he explained it thoroughly to Catesby. Then later on, sinundo na si Henry ng kanyang mga tauhan. Minutes after getting separated from Henry, ayan na, he's Richard Plantagenet again. She. Sorry. So, his plan of vengeance against Henry is reactivated, and he now has a plan to win George over. Kumbaga, malang mission impossible na yung ginawa niya rito eh. Every time they do this, George is scared shit. Eventually, he play-acted to Warwick na siya ang sasalubong sa ginather na forces nila ni Duke Edward. So yeah, okay. So malaki naman ang tiwala kahit even though he's an idiot, malaki pa rin ang tiwala ni Warwick dito. So eventually they met on the battlefield and nilaglag na niya si Warwick on the battlefield. George is now with them again. So plano sila uli. They amassed their forces without unbeknownst to Warwick. So nag-gather sila and they eventually stormed the castle where Henry resides. Pero nakataka si Henry. Richard got a bit disappointed because he really wanted to kill Henry herself. Right? Then of course, Duke Edward is reunited with his wife and dalawa na pala anak nila ni Elizabeth. Isa yung panganay niya babae. Pero yung bunso lalaki. So, tuwang-tuwa. It's the first time that Duke Edward has laid eyes on his youngest son. And final scene. Warwick just reaffirmed his commitment to killing Edward. Again, those Shakespearean feels. Pero mga ka-lifestyle, we're gonna break this episode down right now, just for you. Critic sub-style. Pace! The pacing is typical of what we've seen so far in this anime. Talagang, pero, hindi siya yung tipo ng bilis na wala kang maintindihan sa storya. Nope. Kung binilisan pa nila ang pacing dito, especially sa part na to where when he was doing a mission impossible on that brother of his, hindi natin mafe-feel kung gaano katuso si Richard. Hindi natin mafe-feel yung katusuhan niya. So, the pacing is typical of what we have seen so far in this anime. Ako medyo sanay na. And this is how William Shakespeare writes his plays. Talagang merong nagda-dialogue sa harapan, then probably in the background something else is happening. Flow naman. First gear shift here was, you probably guessed it mga ka-lifestyle, the moment Catesby came to take Richard back. It's a no-brainer of a gear shift, folks. Kasi pinaghahanap nga sila ng kanilang mga kakampi. They're both missing. Dito, nanumbalik ang kanyang pagiging Yorkist, si Richard. Second gear shift was the very first time that George saw his father's spirit. No-brainer of a gear shift, folks. Alam na alam mo sa gear shift na to na, paano nahawakan ng isang espiritu ang isang tao? So you would get to thinking na, Mukhang plano ni Richard dito Scare the shit out of this idiot brother of his. Ito duwag naman nito So, what? Samantalin natin ang pagkaduwag nito. Case B. You're going to pose as my father every time George is alone. Magpakita ka bilang multo niya. Ito naman si Case B. Siyempre, sunod. Number 1, alalay niya ito So, Richard's wish is Case B's command. If that isn't a gear shift to you, I don't know what is, mga ka-lifestyle. Final gear shift. Ayun na nga. Nung, at the very yung talagang magtatapat na uli ang York at Lancaster and George is still with Lancaster. He himself is leading the Lancastrian forces. Bigla niyang, Kuya! Babalik na ako sa inyo. Probably the most satisfying gear shift of this anime so far. Right? Because, well, number 1 there, Richard's plan. Well, mission accomplished si Richard dun. So, these 3 gear shifts that I saw, all of them will play a role down the line in this anime. Especially yung, of course, the final gear shift. Because historically, that played a role. Check it out in the history books, alright? Google it if you have to. Plot-wise. Wala walang eksena dito na pwede mo i-consider as a side story. Much less a backstory. Tuloy-tuloy there was only one continuity here. And that's the main one. And that's the main continuity of the anime. Kumbaga, they lessened on the violence except for the raid on the Lancastrian castle. Yung supposedly na itutumba na nila si Henry dito. Pero of course, unahan sila ni Richard doon because Richard wants to kill she wants to kill Henry herself. Dahil ito nga ang pumatay sa tatay niya. Nonetheless. So, malinis ang plot, mga ka-lifestyle. For an anime that has no Shakespearean feels, it's a clean plot. Really clean plot. So, pace, flow, and plot, they all came together for this episode, folks, giving us another impeccable episode from this. This anime has given us another impeccable episode. So, Requiem of the Rose King, episode 9. Isip pa. 2 thumbs up. I'm very sure you want to confirm the events that took place in this episode by googling King Richard III of England or the Wars of the Roses, or even going to your if you're still a student, going to the nearest library for pieces of British history. Please do that. And comment below if you did. All right? Yeah, let's exchange let's exchange notes on the history of England. I would love to talk about that, especially this one. Kasi this was supposed to be based on an early draft of Richard III, which we all know is written by Sir William Shakespeare. Now, we all know that Richard III is a bit historically accurate. Dahil talagang historical play talaga yun So, if this was an early draft of Richard III, and sabihin natin na, okay, William Shakespeare is accusing the real Richard III of being gay, mabuti lang i-revise ito. Because, I tell you guys, from previous reviews, that during that, it's the Renaissance. Gender tolerance isn't a thing back then. If you're gay, you're as good as dead. Now, if you're kung pinalalabas dito na if you're a gay king like Henry, you're better off dead. That makes you a weak ruler during those times. Okay? So, grabe ang profoundness ng anime na to so far, and this episode exemplified that again. So again, Requiem of the Rose King, episode 9. 2 thumbs up. Another 2 thumbs up for Requiem, mga ka-lifestyle. Wow! Talagang nakakatawa. Nilaglag na ni George si Warwick because of a dream. Because of an hallucination. So Patreon, wait for my next upload regarding this anime. And for those of you who are still stuck with the CHD, wala na akong magagawa kung hanggang chill lang ang magagawa ninyo. Enjoy this review, and I'll see you in the next one.